Hinduism derives from various ancient religious beliefs. Its origins are uncertain, but it is believed to be influenced by the religion of the ancient Indus Valley culture in India, whose roots predate 2000 BC, combined with the ancient religion of various Aryan people who came to the region at various times, particularly around 1500 BC. As those ancient teachings flourished in the region, they developed into the distinctive religion of Hinduism. The Hindus are a people whose spiritual roots are deeply rooted and whose knowledge of the world around them is extremely rich, both on a biological and intellectual level and transcendental. In all how this culture is expressed, it demonstrates the wisdom drawn from the Hindu peoples. Today's video will explore 40 Hindu proverbs that every wise person should know. Also, we explain their meaning to you. The Hindu culture is one of the richest cultures in terms of knowledge that exists, and so you can all learn from its cultural richness. So now, let's cut the chase and let's get started. Before judging a person, walk 3 moons with your shoes.
We must put ourselves in the shoes of our fellow men to know how they can feel at every moment.
On the path of life, you can walk the path of wisdom. If you come out of it convinced that you know nothing, then you have learned a lot.
Being aware that we will never know everything in life is a sign of wisdom.
The word must be dressed like a goddess and rise like a bird.
We must respect the opinion of others and also be respected.
He who recognizes the truth of the body can then know the truth of the universe.
Knowing ourselves is the way to know everything around us.
When you speak, try to make your words better than silence.
We should talk when we have something important to say, not just to say something.
You only throw stones at the tree that bears fruit.
Valuable and envied people are the ones who are hit the hardest by society.
External objects are incapable of giving full happiness to the heart of man.
What we really care about is immaterial. Material goods do not fill us spiritually.
To believe that a weak enemy cannot harm us is to believe that a spark cannot cause a fire.
Being trusted can take its toll on us. Any problem, no matter how small, can be complicated.
Old age begins when memories outweigh hopes.
When we reach a certain age, our memories are our most valuable assets.
It is hypocritical to say that we love humanity as a whole and hate those who do not adopt our views.
We must all understand each other, even those who have different opinions.
If you want to be happy, you have to want to see others happy too.
Our happiness begins with the happiness of those around us.
A man only possesses what he cannot lose in a shipwreck.
Material goods are not important, only our lives.
He who has planted a tree before his death has not lived in vain.
Building a better society is the goal of all men and women.
The good we did the day before is what brings us happiness in the morning.
Everything positive that we do will be returned to us by society.
I'm learning as I live.
It's never too late to learn. Human beings evolve throughout life.
When all is lost, there is still hope.
We shouldn't throw in the towel, and luck can always be with us.
An open book is a brain that talks, closed, a friend that waits, forgotten, a soul that forgives, destroyed, a heart that cries.
Books are very valuable goods, for they are bearers of knowledge and wisdom.
The heart in peace sees a feast in every village.
If we live in peace with ourselves, life will seem more grateful to us.
There is no tree that the wind has not shaken.
We are all beaten by life and must stand firm in the face of adversity.
The tree does not deny its shadow even to the woodcutter.
Being benevolent to those around us says a lot about us.
The deep rivers run quietly, and the streams are noisy.
Wise people only speak when it is necessary. The ignorant speak because they have to speak.
What does a blind man see even if he puts a lamp in his hand?
Even if it is obvious, the ignorant will not be able to see what is in front of them.
He who does not doubt knows nothing.
Being aware of our lack of information about something denotes wisdom.
With my teachers, I have learned a lot. With my colleagues, more. With my students, even more.
It is with those who are eager to learn that one learns the most, for they can bring a new point of view.
I dreamt that life was a joy. I woke up and saw that life is service. I served and saw that service gives joy.
Being grateful for what we have will lead us to happiness.
The land is not an inheritance from our fathers, but a loan from our children.
We only enjoy the environment for a while, and we must leave it in perfect condition for generations to come.
The longest walk begins with a step.
Everything in life begins with something small, so that with time and effort, it can become something big.
The more adverse the circumstances surrounding you are, the better your inner power will manifest itself.
We human beings are strengthened by adversity. It hardens us as a person.
To discover the immensity of the divine depths, silence is imposed.
Silence is to be appreciated, for, with it, we can hear our inner voice and our thoughts.
The man who wishes to be quiet must be deaf, blind, and mute.
In order not to be aware of the problems that surround us, we must lose our senses, for these are pressing and come to us in all forms.
Ignorance is fleeting. Knowledge endures.
Having a lack of knowledge about something can be remedied, and that knowledge will last in us.
God is also hidden in the ocean of a drop of water.
The divine is hidden in all the natural environment around us. Without the environment, we could not live.
When you are born, all those around you smile, and you cry. Live life in such a way that when you die, all those around you cry and you smile.
We should not regret anything in life and do everything that fills us as people.
Silk is woven by humble worms, from the rocks is obtained gold. The lotus flower grows in the mud, and in the head of the serpent are found emeralds.
From the humblest things come the best things, for they always begin as something simple to end with the maximum abundance.
The foolish one who acknowledges his folly is a wise man, but a foolish one who believes himself to be a wise man is indeed a fool.
Our ignorance may not allow us to be aware of it, and so we will remain ignorant.
Life is a challenge, face it, and it is also love. Share it. Life is a dream, make it happen.
We must enjoy every moment of life and live it to the fullest.
Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional.
Mortifying yourself with a problem is up to us. The sooner we get over it, the sooner we can move forward.
Hard to get and even harder to keep. Problematic to both lose and spend. Money is indeed a wad of trouble, from beginning to end.
Money does not bring happiness and can also be a source of problems. It is not gold all that glitters.
The raven, the coward, and the deer never abandon their children, but but the elephant, the lion, and the nobleman leave as soon as they smell the disgrace.
He who has the most to lose will be the first to give up, for he does not want to be dishonored.
He who abandons the truth to run after the doubtful loses both.
When something is certain, we must secure it. Better a bird in the hand than 100 in the air.
If there is a remedy, why do you complain? If it is hopeless, why do you complain?
Something that can be fixed must be fixed as soon as possible, and if it cannot be fixed, the sooner we leave it behind, the sooner we will get over it.
The burning fire destroys the trees but leaves the roots intact, yet the gentle water undermines them and drags them away.
Please beware of the quiet person, for they may be the most harmful to you. Hindu philosophy is not a static doctrine but a growing tradition rich in diverse philosophical perspectives. Contrary to some popular accounts, what is presented as Hindu philosophy in recent times is not simply an elaboration of ancient tradition but a re-evaluation and dialectical evolution of Hindu philosophical thought. Thank you for watching. Tell us your favorite proverbs in the comment section below. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed it.